Do you often feel stiff when you get up out of bed in the mornings? Do you suffer from hay fever or even asthma? As you're getting older, do you find yourself concerned more about cancer, about heart disease, about dementia, about diabetes? Well, if you said yes to any of those things, you're in the right place. Hi, my name's Christine L. Conroy. Welcome to Happy Stuff and Fluff, a channel where we talk about getting happy, living longer and growing younger. And today we're talking about the living longer and growing younger part. So we're talking about the supplements I take. I'm 66 years old. I want to live another 66 years. Well, I want to live to be 120 at least, so I want to live longer, but I want to be healthier and stronger. That's my goal, and that's my goal for you, which is why I'm discussing my supplements. You need to know I do not take anything at all in this includes food, which I will be talking about, but unless I've done the research on it first. And I'd like you to do the same thing, so I'm going to leave a link to studies that confirm the things I'm talking about today. So back to it then. Yes, if you said yes like I did to any of those questions, then you need to be looking at the supplement Quercetin. I don't know if you've heard of it. I've only heard of it in possibly in the last 12 months, I would say. But I've added it to my supplement regime, and I want to tell you why. Because it has the most amazing benefits. Now, it's a flavonoid, and it's one that the human body cannot produce itself, so you have to get it externally one way or another. It's the most powerful antioxidant, more so than vitamin C. It scavenges free radicals in the body. It's been shown to significantly reduce that stiffness thing in the mornings, which we sometimes all feel, I guess, but particularly if you've had anything such as arthritis as you're getting older and suffer that stiffness or after activity pain, then quercetin has been proven to help with that. It's commonly used to effectively alleviate allergy symptoms. Now, Mr. Kitchen will vouch for this because he's a sufferer of hay fever and he hasn't had a flicker of it since we started to take quercetin. Now, I know that's only one person, but I just thought I would tell you that. He swears by it. It also supports lung function and reduces upper tract infections. Now, apparently, if it's used with vitamin C, it can also help to reduce pain. So people who have chronic long-term pain, used with vitamin C, it will help with that. It has been studied across the board for its incredible anti-cancer potential, and this is including all different types of cancers, especially breast cancer. It protects your brain. So if you're concerned about dementia, it's a neuroprotective. It protects the brain from oxidative stresses. When I say the word oxidative, I can't help but think about an apple. You know, when you eat into an apple and leave half of it and it goes brown, that's oxidative stress, and we don't want that happening to your brain. So it protects the brain from oxidative stresses and free radicals. It crosses the blood-brain barrier and protects against inflammation in the brain. It's antiviral. Since 1980, from all accounts, it's been shown to be effective for flu and other viruses, and yes, it was looked at during COVID. Now, if you take, as I do, if you take quercetin with resveratrol, it has been shown to work. They've been shown to work together to reduce the hallmarks of aging. Yay! As well, because it reduces inflammation, it reduces fat cells, it reduces blood pressure, body weight, the risk of heart disease, and diabetes. It helps also with diabetes. I mean, it's the most amazing versatile supplement, I think, which is, why I added it to my regime. Something I must say to you though, now I know I'm going to say this, consult with your doctor before you start to add anything really to your supplement regime. But remember this, when you go to the doctor and one of the questions they ask you is, are you taking any medications? Now, I always say no to that. Well, apparently you shouldn't do. Apparently, and it makes common sense when you think about it, because if there's something wrong with you and you are about to start taking a medication of any kind, the doctor needs to know what supplements you're taking, because sometimes a supplement can have an effect on a medication that you are already taking or about to take, and vice versa. So it's always worthwhile telling your doctor what supplements you're taking. Of course, not just quercetin, that's any supplement you're taking. So I just wanted to highlight that. Now, quercetin is available from foods. So foods rich in quercetin includes capers, onions, olive oils, grapes, red wine, blueberries, all the fruits with the dark bright colours, because that's where quercetin is in the skin of these bright colours. It's kale is high in quercetin, broccoli is high in it, and cherry tomatoes. So you can get it from food. Now, because of that, let me show you what it looks like. This is it. It's yellow in colour. So if you're buying it from anywhere else other than who I'm about to recommend, make sure you get that colour. Now, I've seen recommended allowances of things such as 500 milligrams twice a day. This tablet contains 400 milligrams, and I take one of these a day, not two. And that's because my diet is rich we eat lots of onions, I don't eat capers, I don't like capers. We eat olive oil, I drink the odd glass of red wine, blueberries, kale we eat, not a lot of, but I do like kale. Broccoli, we eat lots of broccoli, and I hope you do too, because it truly is a superfood. And we eat cherry tomatoes. And so I know I'm getting quercetin through my diet, but not enough, I don't think. So I want to be sure I'm getting what I need of quercetin, and so I take one 400 milligram of quercetin a day. And I am not on my own, I'm in good company, because David Sinclair, who I admire the work of, if you've been with me any length of time, David Sinclair, professor of genetics at Harvard, he's a leading world authority on longevity and aging, and he's also the author of Lifespan. This book, he tells you all about what he takes, what he doesn't take, all his research, and it's a really readable book. And I recommend it. I'll leave a link down below. And also Dr. Daniel Amen. Now, you may not have heard of Dr. Daniel Amen. He's another gentleman whose work I admire. His mission is to end mental illness by creating a revolution in brain health. And he's not doing too badly at it. I mean, he's the founder of Amen Clinics, which has, I think there's 11 of them across the US, and has the world's largest database on brain scans for psychiatry. He's a physician, he's an adult and child psychiatrist, and certainly worth having a look at his work if you're interested in or concerned about dementia. So Dr. Sinclair includes quercetin in his regime. Now, Daniel Amen, I haven't actually seen anything where he talks about what he takes personally, but I do know he recommends quercetin to his clients. In fact, in terms of brain health, he recommends the top 3 things he recommends you take: curcumin, omega-3, and quercetin for brain health. I'm going to leave a link to studies down below that I would like to read, because you need to avail yourself of information of the information that you're going to need, because we're an aging population. And you must have thoughts where you think, you hear so much, such a body's had cancer, such a body's got this cancer, that cancer, oh, somebody's had heart disease and obesity, and ask yourself, why? Why is all of this happening? It seems to be everywhere. These kind of illnesses seem to be everywhere. And when you start to look at reasons why, or possible reasons why, and read some of these studies, it avails you of the information you need to be able to adapt your own lifestyle to give you the best opportunity of living longer and growing stronger and healthier. And so I know they can be quite dry. Sometimes you can just look at what the study's about and then scoot down to the conclusion to see what they find and do your own research, which of course I always suggest you do. If you decide you want to try quercetin, all of my supplements come from Do Not Age, and that's because I trust them as a company. I love their ethos. A lot of the money that you pay for these supplements goes into research, which they talk about on their website, and I know they are pure. They also often have deals on because, I know it can get expensive. I'm taking quite a few supplements. I'll leave the video down below of the supplements I'm taking. I singled out hyaluronic acid to talk to you about, and I've singled this out because it has such amazing benefits. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research. If you decide to take it, have a chat with your doctor. Go to Do Not Age, try it, and don't forget to use my 10% discount. I'll leave the link to that down below. Listen, we've got to start taking responsibility for our own health, because the way the world is going, certainly in the UK, you're going to be waiting a long time to be seen if you have any illness of any kind. So, as I say, I want to live to be, all right, maybe not 120. Yeah, let's go for 120 and come with me and we'll have a big bash birthday party when I'm 120 and you can join me too. And you'll be healthy. You'll be happy. And that's what we want. Okay, I'll stop talking now. Let me know if you're going to take Quercetin. I really want to know. And if you have been taking it, let me know that too. And I'll speak to you next time. Until then, remember that on the happy stuff and fluff, we're getting happy, living longer and growing younger. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.